Hi, I'm Perlubani, your Black, your business lifestyle and vlog content creator. So if you're into realistic Nigerian business lifestyle or vlog content, then keep watching. I'm going to talk about something that a lot of businesses don't really have in place, and they're wondering why stuff is not going their way. So we're talking about structure, placing structures in your business, being able to have processes or policies that can make things happen even when you're not around. Even when you are around, if you don't have structure in your business, you're going to be doing so much, but there's nothing you can really account for. My wrist hurts. I don't know what's happening. So the first thing I really advise entrepreneurs or business owners to do when they want to structure the business is to have policies. Policies for yourself, policies for your staff, policies for your customers. If you don't have any staff, that's fine too. So things like delivery timelines, the courier you use, like if you make handmade stuff, processing time, how long it takes to actually like make the product, how long it actually takes to make the product, things like that. If you have them down, help to know that okay, this thing can happen in so amount of days. If it's any time before that, it's not going to be up to standard. Do you get? So when someone asks you, oh, I need a crochet bag, but I need it tomorrow morning, you can go and say no, because if you make it, it will make no sense in 24 hours, and you don't want to be putting out garbage or putting out subpar products because you're trying to get someone's money. If you have policies like that, your business will be very structured in a way that you can even make plans ahead. So basically, SOPs are how to do the things that you usually do in your business. If it's delivery, how do you usually go about delivery? Do you first take the order, package it, and then send it to the courier? If that's what you do, write it down. Sometimes, like when you're working with people, you feel like, oh, this is common sense, but it's really not. Your common sense may not be somebody's common sense. So especially when you're working with people, have standard operating procedures written down and like spelled out down to the T. Kabish? Another big thing is the financials. You should not be using the same account as your business. You should not. Like in the beginning stages where you're testing this out, you don't even know if this is going to work, so you're just like, let's see how far this could go. But you've been doing this for 3 months, you've been doing this for 6 months, you've been doing it for 1 year, and you still don't have a bank account. What's wrong now? It's not right. So when the money enters, I don't know if it's ice cream money or if it's money you're supposed to use to buy new fabrics to sew. You don't know. How will you know when everything is inside one, is pulling into one place? It's not right. So the first thing for you to do is, because before you get a bank account, like a business bank account, you have to be registered with CAC. I know for like commercial banks, there are a lot of other fintechs that have come up, and I don't know if you need CAC for you to register your business. So in Abuja, you can register your business with Abuja Enterprise Agency. It's at a discounted rate, and then you can use that to open your business account. It might seem like a lot of trouble initially, but in the long run, honestly, it will be worth it. I can do a different video on like the steps of opening a bank account so that you know what it is that you're going in for. But I highly suggest separating your accounts. Even if you have 2 accounts, 2 personal accounts, I think it's even better, because you can just say this one is designated for like business money, while this is my personal money. You just need some boundaries. You and your business, then you need boundaries, and don't break those boundaries, because longer throats sometimes is to creep up on somebody and just say 1 shawarma, 2 shawarma, 10 shawarmas later, you don't have any profit. You have eaten it literally. Another thing that really helps is to write stuff down. So depending on how often you make purchases and you spend stuff in your business, you might say, at the end of the week, I'll just write it down. I don't know, like 2 things. But there's sometimes that you will forget. I'm big on like daily recording, but if you can't do daily, try to do weekly. Sometimes what I do is, if I can't record like the expense that I just, like money I just use for something for the business, I'll just send myself like a text message or something just to refer to it later. And as much as possible, try to do online transactions. I stopped doing cash for bolts a long time ago. Now it's strictly card trip or transfer. Anybody that does not want any of the two, they should be going out, book another ride. Especially for like platforms like that where you have options to actually do like a transfer or use your card to pay. Try to use like online payments as often as possible, because it's easier for you to track. You can go back in 5 months or 10 months and check what did I spend from so week from this day to this day, and it's all there. Nothing is happening. Might say more charges, but you don't want to write stuff down. You don't want to pay 10 naira 25 kobo. What do you want? Sit down, talk to yourself. Maybe you're the problem. Honestly, sit down, think about it. Is it a good thing? Is it? I doubt. And another thing I'll advise you to do if you're trying to structure your business is to have timelines. So what I do with my brand, Myra G, shameless self-promotion. Can you see the lips? They're popping. It's so Myra G, baby. This shade I have on is called Siren with a little lip liner. But yeah, I digress. So with Myra G, what I do is I usually have a project for not every quarter. Sometimes it can be a major project for the quarter, and then under that project there are like 3 other projects for the months in the quarter. So always have something that you're working on and have timelines. Sometimes you might think, the project now is to sell. That's the end goal. We just want to get this, make this money. This project is to sell. That's not a project. Sit down and write. You guys need to keep the wheels churning. You have to be finding ways to like move your business further. It's not every time selling. Like, what is your marketing strategy? What are your sales strategy? What are you doing to make your brand name be known in more places, getting more people to talk about your brand? Selling is not the end all and be all. Selling is like a means to an end. So when you sell and you get the money, what are you using the money to do? Buy more products, to do what? Like, you're supposed to try to create more brand awareness, or try to have little like mini projects. Sometimes I would have like a marketing project. I would say, okay, I want to reach so people in 2 amounts of time. Do I want to do it online or do I want to do it offline? If I want to do it offline, where am I going to? I'm going to Millennium Park on so day. What am I doing at Millennium Park? I'm sharing so samples. I'm getting their phone numbers, or I'm getting their Instagram like pages and things like that. So if you actively make choices to make your business better, honestly, just it's a matter of time before you see like you reap the rewards. And you have to be constantly thinking, like, you have to be innovative. You have to be coming up with ways that you want to pass the message. Sorry, you have to be constantly thinking of ways to pass the message that you want, like, your customers or potential customers to hear. So yeah, I'd really recommend having projects and having timelines, so that you're not rushing into anything last minute. You're hearing that there's a trade fair here, no preparation, no nothing. You're not borrowing money to pay for that trade fair. You don't know if it's worth your time. You've not done research about the trade fair. You don't even know what the turn up is like. When I'm going for a trade fair, I plan weeks in advance. I have a budget for impromptu trade fairs. Let's say now my budget is 20k or 25k. If the trade fair is impromptu, I'm not paying more than 25k, because that's what I can afford to lose in the events that I don't sell one thing. Do you get? But that's why I feel like the trade fair is worth at that. If you come and you say it's 26k, I won't go. I will not pay, because I've not prepared for that trade fair. Do you get? So you should have things like that. You should have timelines. You should have boundaries in your business. Just little things that make structure, like make the overall running of your business smoother. And another thing that you can do is delegate. So you might be saying, it's just me in this business, who am I delegating to? You can delegate tasks to yourself. If you say something like, the plan is to make 3 cakes today, instead of saying waiting till like you make 1 cake before you now tick, you now feel like you've done something. All I do is put mix batter for cake 1, put what for cake 1, melt chocolate chips for cake 1. So that make 1 cake has turned into 10 things, and now I feel like I'm doing something. Like, you're going somewhere. I love when I'm checking stuff off my list, so it gives me ginger to do more. That's a little hack you can try, but try to delegate. And delegating cannot only mean like human beings. You can delegate Instagram to do something. You can schedule a post like days in advance. Your time is very important, in as much as you're trying to make money, but your time is also very, very important. So try to do things that will give you more time, rather not take. That would give you more time. And I think that is it for today. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy the video, you know what to do, give a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Tap that notification bell to get notified every single time I upload a video, and I'll see you in the next one. you.